Yeah, time to discuss football on the SportsMax Zone. Jamaica Premier League ended on Monday. That's round 13. Two matches on Monday night. Portmore United versus Malines United and Shepparton versus Faulkland. Let's get highlights.
As we take a look at the highlights in this one, Alex Gill driving this one. It was wide of the mark, but David Swaby just making sure that he was behind this. And this one was headed down and over the top by Campbell. What an opportunity for Shepparton Maroons to stay in the lead, and they would have more chances. This one had to be saved. The effort from Ricardo James, and then this free kick wayward over the top. Gale launching that one inside and got it down into the arms of the custodian. And then Kenelda Brown placing this one inside, and Malik Stevens didn't have a lot of power behind it. And then this delivery inside came across to Elliott, and well, only he can explain how he missed that one. Shepparton really had the chances. They had the clear-cut opportunities and nothing to show for it. And then a mistake at the back for Ronaldo Christian, robbed by Neil Clark, who made no mistake. Not sure exactly what Christian was trying to do there, but he was robbed, couldn't recover in time, and Clark with the finish. Taylor's effort, central, no issues there for Swaby in goal. And that was that for this game. As we take a look at the highlights here, Emilio Rousseau, very involved in this game, the free kick over the top. And then some really good work. Lovely turn by Wright. Dennis doing well and converting. That's his first goal this season. Shamario Dennis with a nice finish there. A lot of power, but set up well by Jason Wright. Dennis enjoyed that. He really did. And Malines United were in front. Long throw inside, looking for Alex Marsh and his header hitting the woodwork. Shakon Satchwell was also involved, giving Peter Harrison some work with that one. And then Segan Knight lifting that one up and then lifting it over the crossbar. Wright and Nelson working well. Nelson cutting inside. We've seen this before. And the save by Benjamin Williams denying that shot. Then Rousseau's delivery. He provided so many good balls inside the box. And that one was headed over the top by Akeem Mullings. Mullings in turn sending this one inside. Was looking for Walsh, and then Rousseau with the effort. And then Malines United were eventually able to clear their lines. Now Knight finding Rousseau, who drove that one to the left of Peter Harrison. It was a wonderful hit. Bounced just in front of the Malines United custodian. And that was the equalizer for Portmore United. And then another wonderful, delightful turn from Jason Wright, but that shot was going well wide of the mark before it was blocked. And then Rudolph Austin, glorious opportunity, was inside the box and couldn't convert the cross from Rousseau, and then Austin's effort from the free kick, pretty much the last kick of the game.
Yeah, Mariah, Faulkland getting their first win, or Portmore continuing to struggle. For you, story of last night?
Well, for me, when I saw that, of course, looking at the match, I said, what are the odds what are the chances that Faulkland get their first win against Chapeltown Maroons? Chapeltown Maroons, a team, of course, that has been in the headlines for some time, and not the good type of headlines. Of course, they faced some sanctions, they were deducted points and whatnot. They've also brought in a new coach. We had the pleasure of interviewing here on the SportsMax zone, Ricardo. And you know, coach had a lot of high hopes for the team. I have to say, this one for me, where Chapeltown Maroons are concerned, came as a surprise.
Yeah, I was definitely looking to see what they would do with Clovis de Oliveira in charge of the unit. Not the greatest of starts, but of course it's never easy for a new coach to come in, and especially if you're trying to get the team to play in a different way, it can sometimes be a little bit difficult. But I think you have to give the coach time, the team time to see how they adjust together. And to see how things go from there.
Definitely need some time, and that's why I'm not marking them very hard. They're missing players. You know, they're in a disarray, and they need the time. Time is the key word where it comes to Chapeltown Maroons. But I will say, as the season goes along, I'm expecting to see improvements. That's for sure.
Yeah, for sure. It's time to look at the points table after last night's matches in the Jamaica Premier League. Mount Pleasant still at the top after round 13, 30 points. Cavalier behind them. Arnett Gardens on 24 points in third. Humber Lion on 21 points in fourth position. Harbourview and Dunbeholden rounding out the top six. Then you have Waterhouse, Portmore, Tivoli, Mobay United, Vere, Malines United. And then, Faulkland in 13th position and Chapeltown Maroons in 14th position. It's going to be a long way to safety now for the Chapeltown Maroons team. It's not going to be easy for them to remain in the Premier League after this season. It's going to take some really good football, some great coaching to get them out of the position that they're currently in. Yeah? All right, so let's take a break on the SportsMax Zone. We will be discussing more football when we return, but we'll be talking about an incident that happened at the Wembley Centre of Excellence on Sunday, the game involving Harbourview and Vere United.